to fix any better, and they're racing.
A push start, so the first one to get away is Genova on 47, chased by Stan Bayless on 30. And in fact, the Australian champions on 14 get away in 5th place only. That's Bayless going inside Genova and into the lead.
And Bob Martin still at the start, still pushing. So Bob Martin won't be in contention in this 10-lap race as bike 30 screams through. Stan Bayless in first position.
Within 3rd place, Brian Holmes on 7. Jeff Roll with him. There's 3rd. There's the Australian champions 5th. And the tail end of the field there as they come down towards Honda Corner now. This is the 10-lap race. That's the race leader. Jeff Randall getting out to the left side with Stan Bayless steering the machine. Pouring on a lot of power on number 30. Windle chassis.
Only a 500cc engine. Many of the others are running 750cc's. Bayless, a big man on the bike as well. But he's using the track very economically, not taking much of a wide line at all, and putting his power down early.
In fact, sacrificing a lot in his exits from corners, staying in very tight, which means he's not getting through the corners as fast as he should be, but still leads as they go up over the top to complete the first. Just getting the sidecar wheeled up in the air. Randall tucking in behind him through the Dunlop loop as we look at it from this high camera. And then accelerating off now hard as they come downhill in this very high speed, very high commitment section of the circuit. In behind them, Taylor's moved up to 3rd place. Holmes to 4th on 7. 69 brings up 5th, Darryl White, and in 6th place is Barry Horner, Kevin Brown in 10.
Taylor now into 2nd position and storming after Stan Bayless in the lead. Jeff Taylor, always a slow starter, and just watch him start to move now, up onto the wheel of Stan Bayless.
In 2nd place. There you are, that's
2.4 seconds.
2.4 seconds the gap, first to second. Who's going to stop this tremendously experienced and professional combination on number 14? Jeff Taylor, 35 years old, Victorian motocross champion on a number of occasions before he took up sidecar riding. The wheel up in the air a long time there, then drops it down. That wonderful combination of experience, professionalism, good preparation and ability, making them a very hard combination to toss.
And just reeling in Stan Bayless now. The Yamaha TZ750 motor really working on the Taylor machine, and you can see there that the 2.4 second gap is back to absolutely nothing in less than a lap.
By Winfield's corner, I think Taylor might have made a thrust, but no. He's prepared to wait just a moment, and with the best part of 7 and a bit laps to go, he's got plenty of time as he lines up now for a good exit from this corner and a fast run up the hill, and that'll be the time he makes his move. Watch him now under speed.
Bayless covering the track well, however, leaving no area for the Taylor team to pass.
The cagey old man Stan Bayless, been around a long time in this run speedway, but look at that for a daring overtaking manoeuvre on the outside as they entered the Dunlop loop. A section of track that seems to go on and on and on forever. If you come in there too fast, you've got problems on your hands for about 70 metres. And a very unforgiving earth bank on the outside of the track. Down to Honda now, heavy brakes, and wheel up again. Genova back to 3rd place on 47. His passenger, Mick Mead.
Jeff Taylor has won every Australian championship since 1976 when he decided to get into sidecar racing after a very successful motocross career in Victoria. So dominant last year, in fact, in the sidecar series, that he actually gave one round away so that his passenger, Barry Fraser, could be at the birth of his son.
And he owns the 750 Yamaha that we'll see Graham Muir riding later in the day in the solo events.
The riders surprised at the tight little Amaroo Park circuit, especially as they come over the top of Bishopave Hill and wind down into Dunlop Loop. For the passenger, the G-forces become immense as they go across the top of the loop, lifting him high in the seat and then driving him down onto the platform as well, so that he can almost not get across to balance the bike properly.
And here's Horner making a move in a great scrap that's going on a little bit further back in the field. In fact, he was fifth. He's moved up to fourth, and there was the initial race leader, Stan Bayliss, Jeff Randall, 30, and must say of old Stan, who must be well into his 50s now, and whose son, Steve Bayliss, has taken Australian championships, has had a few mechanical troubles over the years, as Horner, going well on 10, thrusts himself through into fourth place, and in fact will be third with the retirement of the Bayliss-Randall combination, number 30. In behind him on 69, Darryl White, Alan Jamieson. Behind him on 51 is Gavin Porteous, Ed Griffin. There's Eddie Griffin, the former passenger for the man leading this pack, lying third. There he is now, second to his former rider, slotting themselves underneath Gavin Porteous as they come out of Honda Corner, down towards Winfield Corner, and some great thrusting here. And as you can see, rushing through now into third place, but running very, very wide and going to let Griffin, at least Horner, back into the lead of that four.
Porteous, a brand new machine. That's bike 51 in second position in that dice there. It's having its debut ride today as it slams through over the top of the hill. Horner hangs onto the lead desperately.
The other ones in the pack, Darryl White, Alan Jamieson riding number 69, and in behind them are Graham Briggs, Darryl Calvert on 17. But it's that combination, 51 Gavin Porteous with new passenger Eddie Griffin there in the green and white leathers. Former passenger for the man that's stalking him behind on number 10, Barry Horner, being passengered now by Kevin Brown.
And Horner loses everything there. He just drops right back through the field. So it's Gavin Porteous making a return to motorcycle racing after a year's absence, storming into third position in this brand new machine with the Yamaha TZ750 engine with a big budget as well. The team has 3 TZ750 engines to play with.
Doesn't need words to describe the closeness of that dice. Graham Briggs, Darryl Calvert, the riders on 17, getting past Gavin Porteous, Ed Griffin on 51. Great scrapping. And they are scrapping over third, fourth and fifth place. The race leader still 14, Jeff Taylor, Barry Fraser. Running in second still on 47, Vince Genova, Mick Meave. And now 17, Graham Briggs, Darryl Calvert moving through well, taking third. Then Griffin, fourth. And running very wide down there, 51. Followed by 69, Darryl White, Alan Jamieson.
It is in fact Griffin, the passenger on this machine, who has a very badly damaged knee. He's had to take painkilling injections to enable him to ride the bike today. What happened to him? He fell off a ladder.
Yes, well, if you take up dangerous things like climbing ladders, you know, you're likely to prejudice your career in all sorts of sports. And what great racing this is, back for the minor place, for third place, among this desperate quartet. The race leader has completed 8 laps, is on his 9th. And that, of course, is the almost unassailable Jeff Taylor, Barry Fraser outfit number 14.
Back in fourth position, bike 69, Darryl White. A machine gun barrage of exhaust pipes poking out the right-hand side of the bike. Barry Horner slams through in fifth place. Porteous back in sixth. There's the leader, bike 14, Jeff Taylor. Barry Fraser on the chair.
That's actually a Perspex covering of the sidecar wheel. It looks as though it's exposed, but for the interests of airflow, it's a Perspex covering over the wheel to give a clean flow of air over there, cut down on turbulence and therefore drag.
They're on their last lap coming up to the checkered flag.
Jeff Taylor with a lead of 42 points over second place Bob Martin on 27 points, and this 15 is going to bring him through to 57 as he heads to the final corner for the 10th time, up to the checkered flag. Number 14, Jeff Taylor, Barry Fraser, victory again in this, the 4th round of the Australian Unlimited Sidecar Championship. A great win coming from behind. Second place then to Vince Genova on 47, passengered by Mick Meave on the Gassett Motorcycles 750 Yamaha powered bike. Third place then goes to Graham Briggs, driving bike number 17, with Darryl Calvert swinging for him. Official placings.
That puts the points in the Australian Unlimited Sidecar Championships to Jeff Taylor on 57 points, from Graham Briggs on 32, Vince Genova on 31, and Bob Martin on 27 points in 4th position. So Jeff Taylor and Barry Fraser again move towards their 6th, or is it 7th, Australian Unlimited Sidecar Championship victory. Coming up later this afternoon, some great racing at Amaroo Park, the 250cc Australian Championship, an unlimited production race in which we'll see the bikes preparing themselves for the Castrol 6 Hour at this circuit in a month's time. The Australian 500cc Championship, the Australian Unlimited Championship, all great racing and very, very tight and competitive fields this afternoon. The riders pull up for the accolades, as already the 250cc machines start to move out onto the grid in preparation for one lap of warm-up, to warm up their tyres and pump up the riders.
And let's hear from Bob Vincent down there with the race winners, Jeff Taylor and Barry Fraser.
Jeff Taylor and Barry Fraser with me at the moment, and really a remarkable performance again this year. You've been going so well since 1976. You've won every championship. Looks like you're going to do the same again this year in the Unlimited Sidecars.
Yeah, well, so our competitors having a bit of bad luck. I saw Bob Martin on the inside of the circuit there, and obviously in trouble, and we're having a good run.
You're a bit of a renowned slow starter though, aren't you, really?
Well, we're running the 500 engine that race. The 500
right.
doesn't start very well, and being a piston port engine, you've got to give it a little while to build up in revs, but once it's going, it's right.
What do you think of the Amaroo Park circuit? Because it's the first time you've raced it here, isn't it?
I've never raced here before, but I reckon it's really good. It's very much a rider's circuit. It's a difficult circuit, but I like it. It's good.
The solo rider is often regarded as a fairly tight, difficult circuit. Do you find it hard in the sidecars?
Well, it's difficult, I think, but I think the more difficult they are, the more of a challenge.
And what can we expect from you fellows for next year? You're going to be in it again? I mean, you've taken the title 4 years in a row. Looks like taking it 5 years in a row. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'll race while I enjoy racing. When you stop enjoying it, we'll stop.
And you must be pretty pleased too with the performance of Graham Muir's bike.
Yeah, that was a really good race. I was sitting on the fence there. I wasn't going to leave the fence there. No, you rode a very good race.
Well, congratulations, fellas, and we'll see you in the next 2 rounds of championships, and let's hope you win the 1981 championship.
Thanks very much.